Ever wonder why a show starts strong only to, well, fizzle was, it's a common TV tragedy. That first episode, the pilot, is designed to hook you to set a stage for something amazing. Um, and but sometimes the initial spark just doesn't last. Let's explore some series that started with incredible promise, only to lose their way. And a great pilot introduces compelling characters and a captivating premise. Um, it's a delicate balance, enough intrigue to keep you watching, um, but not so much that the show can't sustain itself. When a series fails to build on that initial foundation, the results can be disappointing, even for dedicated viewers. Or it's not always about a lack of quality. Sometimes the show simply tries to do too much, loses its focus, or falls victim to behind the scenes issues. Um, these shows remind us that a strong start doesn't guarantee a satisfying finish. Let's dive into some examples where the initial magic faded over time. First up is can bowl. All bold, all the way down for bowl. The HBO series began with a truly provocative and intriguing premise: a Wild West theme park populated by realistic androids. Uh, the pilot was visually stunning, and the performances were excellent. But as the show progressed, it struggled to maintain that initial wake and ultimately lost its way. And then there's uh, its pilot is legendary, instantly captivating viewers with a mysterious plane crash and a cast of intriguing characters. While the show maintained a strong following for years, it accumulated loose threads, escalated plot points that didn't make sense, and ultimately failed to deliver on its initial promise. Apple TV's arrived with a prestigious cast and a topical premise about the cutthroat world of morning news. Um, you know, the pilot felt strong, but early episodes couldn't live up to the hype. It became bloated and overwrought, never quite reaching its full potential. And um, the CW's reimagining of the Archie comics started as a glossy, dark teen drama. But as the series progressed, it veered into increasingly outlandish territory. Serial killers, cults, witchcraft, even time travel. While fans stuck with it for 7 seasons, the tonal shift was jarring. Based on the Leon Moriarty novel, began as a tightly woven murder mystery with a stellar cast. The first season was strong, but when the series moved beyond the source material, it struggled to maintain its momentum. HBO's made a splash with its raw, stylistic approach to teen drama. The pilot was a critical success, but the second season leaned too heavily into spectacle and shock value, sacrificing character development. Uh, with its intriguing premise of ordinary people discovering extraordinary abilities, had a strong start. But as the series went on, it became convoluted and inconsistent, losing the spark that made it so captivating. Aaron Sorkins arrived with high expectations, promising a behind the scenes look at the world of cable news. The pilot was sharp and well written, but the series eventually shifted from compelling storytelling to uh, preachy politics. and finally welcomes the musical comedy sensation. Started with a darkly comedic pilot that revitalized the genre. Um, but as the series progressed, it lost focus and struggled with behind the scenes issues, ultimately failing to live up to its initial promise. So the next time you binge watch a show, remember, a strong pilot is a great start, but it's what happens after that truly matters. It just goes to show, even in television, sometimes the first impression isn't the lasting one. Speaking of lasting impressions, did you know that some pilots are so good, they're practically mini movies? With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,